am Sherman D. Manning, everybody. Joining you live from Los Angeles, California. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Call a friend, text message them, instant message someone, go on Instagram or any other kind of gram you can go on except for cocaine gram, and tell everybody to tune in to Sherman D. Manning's Beat the Press. Beat the Press. Let's go live to YouTube. Let's send this all over California. Send it to Atlanta, Georgia. Send it to different parts of the nation and send it to other parts of the world. Those of you listening in Switzerland, in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sherman D. Manning podcast. This is Beat the Press. Donald the pedophile, Donald the rapist. Every time I think about Donald, I think Donald needs therapy. He really does. He got someone locked up the other day and is going to get them kicked out of the country for allegedly making some kind of a threat that was probably artistic expression. Nevertheless, I find it very strange that Donald is such a narcissistic dude with a little penis complex that he is using the debate stage to talk about the size of his private parts. Commander-in-chief? Question mark. Commander-in-chief? A man so uncertain of himself, so in need of affirmation, so in need of compliments, a man so unsure of himself that he uses a national debate stage to talk about the size or the alleged size of his package, period. That is a man who does not deserve to be anywhere near the White House. The only kind of house he needs to be near is a nut house. Are you listening to what I'm saying? One of his ex-wives has come forward and chosen to differ with his assessment anyway. Most of us are not concerned, but basically she says he's a 3-incher. And as a brother, I can't relate to that. I'm not making fun or anything like that. You know, as I said, I don't even know how to fix my mouth to discuss this subject. I mean, this is something that thugs talk about out on the basketball court. This is something that pimps talk about. This is something that teenage boys who are still discovering themselves and probably don't have any pubic hair, going through adolescence, trying to discover what it's like to move from maleness to boyishness to manhood in the process of chasing masculinity. This is something that they discuss. This is not something that a commander-in-chief would even think about discussing. But you are taking this guy seriously? Give me a break with a capital B. I am lost. I am at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for thoughts. I'm at a loss for how to frame my mind around someone who is so troubled mentally that they wake up and decide one morning that since I have $1 billion, I want to run for president. Not qualified. Can't even pronounce the word temperament. He says temperament. A racist and a rapist and a pedophile. Oh my God, I could go so many different directions with this particular topical discussion tonight. And I'm fascinated, I digress, by the parole officers and the law enforcement agencies who act as if they have never heard of a wrongful conviction. Or if you did this, then you must have done that. The narrow-mindedness of some of these guys is excruciatingly painful and, quite frankly, perplexing. And we wonder why the judicial system and the criminal justice system are in the condition that they're in. I don't wonder. When I look at the mentality of parole officers, of those correctional guards in prisons, as well as police officers, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind, or any questions rather, about why the judicial system is in the wreck that it is in. Look at who's working there. Look at who's working in these prisons. Look at who's working in these jails. Look at who's policing. Small wonder the entire system has not turned upside down. Absolutely fascinating that it's not turned upside down. And I don't know about that.